A Nova Scotia woman who tried to hire a hitman to kill her abusive husband has won a legal fight that went all the way to the Supreme Court. In a complicated ruling, the justices decided to stay the case against Nicole Ryan, saying she's already been through enough. And as Mike LeCouture reports, the court questioned why the police didn't take her many calls for help more seriously.
Relieved.
After a decade of abuse and a 5-year legal battle, Nicole Ryan feels like she can finally move on.
I hope in peace, and I will continue working, and hopefully just to reestablish my life, put my life in order.
Back in order after she and her daughter lived through a nightmarish decade of abuse at the hands of her ex-husband. He threatened to burn the house down with them inside and even showed them where he would bury their bodies. Now, over the years, Ryan pleaded for help from both police and social services, but nothing was done. And that, the Supreme Court says, is disturbing. It seems that the authorities were much quicker to intervene to protect Mr. Ryan than they had been to respond to her request for help in dealing with his reign of terror over her. The abuse was so bad, in 2008, Nicole Ryan tried to hire a hitman to kill her husband. The contract killer was actually an undercover RCMP officer. Ryan was arrested and charged with counseling to commit murder. 2 lower courts found her not guilty, but her acquittal was overturned by the Supreme Court. In a complicated ruling, the court said the only legitimate defense available to Ryan was self-defense and not duress. But women's groups worry this could limit legal options for women who are suffering from abuse.
I think the negative message for battered women is that your actions are going to have to fit within a legal box in order to be excused.
And while legal experts applaud the judgment, they feel the laws need to be clearer.
There is a lot of complexity and uncertainty about the law, both of duress and of self-defense, and it may well be appropriate for Parliament to look at that.
5 years ago, when the charges were laid, Ryan had her daughter taken from her. And now that this ordeal is over, her focus is on reconnecting with her daughter.
I'd like to thank the Elizabeth Fry Society. Hopefully they will be able to help me out to reestablish contact with her.
Mike LeCouture, Global News, Ottawa.